Been playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Now here's Castle, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. From outside the arc, and Barnes the bucket on the assist by Castle.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
For three, James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
LaRavia outside. For three, James. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Barnes in the post. Check by James. 2 points. That one goes.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. James, left side. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. This one for three. The Lakers with a rebound. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
On the break. And Doncic hammers it home.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Here's Castle. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic finds Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
See, a guy like Ayton can power through a foul. And now he's got himself a chance at another bucket.
One shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Doncic against Castle, and there's the drive. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock at 6. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Reeves. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. Doncic feeling it out a bit. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 4. And it's Fox missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The 3 from Ayton. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Fox. Now here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Castle goes in. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
Lakers trail by 4. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Yeah?
Thanks for that, Ali. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Harrison Barnes. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 4. Ayton passes to Reeves. Here's Laravia. He's guarded by Vassell. They set the pick, and there's James from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Barnes. Wembanyama against Ayton. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Ayton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Clock at 4. A nice shot by Doncic.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Fox outside. Castle a screen on Reeves. Three-pointer, Fox. He drops it from range. Fox has got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Doncic outside. San Antonio with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. He's got 11.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Doncic. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Spurs lead by 3. Here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. James with the rebound. The Lakers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Fox. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LaRabia. And it's Kennard in for Reeves.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level out there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
James deciding where to go with it. From downtown, rebounded by Fox.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Barnes passes to Fox. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Here we go. There's the triple. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Wemby up top. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 13.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
That one's off. Hachimura's checked in for James. And he sinks the second. And here's Fox. 9 points in the game to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Putting that pass right in his stride. didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Fox outside. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
8 for 8? He's on an absolute tear.
And the Lakers shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. Kennard for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
A different look for San Antonio. Bryant comes in for Barnes, and Castle subbed in for Harper. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic with it. He's got 10. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 9. Fox outside. Over Kennard. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Doncic outside. Rebounded by Castle. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Spurs lead by 13. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Here's Hayes. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the inside. To win the drought. Vanderbilt. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Fox. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And they're pushing it up. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Spurs lead by 9. Pass to Castle. Cornette sets a screen. Charity stripe shot. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Hayes. Cornette defending. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bryant. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Lakers trail by 9. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Stephon Castle.
And that's Reeves. I mean, he'll sneak in there and create offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reeves. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Castle against Vanderbilt. Up top, Kennard. Rebounded by Castle.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Cornette. Johnson on the wing. Hachimura covering. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, he's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Harper gets it to go.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Reeves finds Vanderbilt. Here's Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Reeves against Castle. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. And he's going for the oop here. Castle outside. Pass to Cornette. Now Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. Johnson passes to Cornette, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To halt the run, and rejected. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
For San Antonio, Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Spurs making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. Fourth, the Lakers.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Hachimura finds Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. To end the run. And finished off by Hayes.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Castle. To the middle. And stolen by Hayes. Kennard passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Fox outside. Back to Castle. Fox deciding where to go with it. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Vassell passes to Cornette. Now here's Fox. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. San Antonio leading by 7. Cornette sets a screen. Vassell, he's open. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And he lobs it up top. And it's Hachimura missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Kennard. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Now Fox, 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Lakers trail by 6. Vanderbilt to pass to Reeves. Puts the move on. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And we know Fox can score. but they're showing how capable a passer he is as well.
So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's Reeves. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots over Harper. Luka! Get off me!
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Hachimura. Laravius subbed in for Reeves. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Bryant. San Antonio with the ball. Fox outside. Wembanyama against Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Harper. He had 16 in the win against Dallas. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on James. From deep, Johnson. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And here's Kennard. Ayton finds Doncic. Down low. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Doncic passes to Ayton. It's James on the wing. Doncic outside. Pass to Kennard. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3, James. Rebounded by Johnson.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Now Los Angeles. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembenyama. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
And it's always fun to watch James do his thing. What a move by LeBron.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Barnes is checked in. Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. And here's Wembenyama. He's covered by Ayton. The jump hook. The shot by Wembenyama, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
LaRavia with a screen. And Doncic launches from deep. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
A minute 9 left in the first half. James outside. Back to Doncic. The shot. Again, Los Angeles.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Outside Barnes. Fox for three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Pass to James. From deep, here's Doncic. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fox. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Austin Reeves picks one up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he drops the first.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And both free throws good for Fox. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Barnes against James. And And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself. And he can also score the basketball. What else do you want this guy to do? He was incredibly aggressive in the first half.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Reeves with a screen on Castle. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Fox. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
James, outside. Oh, there, yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Fox outside. Outside Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wemby, no good. The Lakers trail. LaRavia outside. Doncic against Vassell. Outside Reeves. Fires for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Fox up top. He's covered by Reeves. Outside Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Off target with the three. San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And it's Fox missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's James. He's got 16. Shoots over Barnes. The shot by James, no good. San Antonio leading. Fox outside. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
James with the ball. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. Five to shoot. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Now Fox. Castle on the wing. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes against James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw, good from James.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Castle for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the middle. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And of course the San Antonio Spurs, they're just one rung below them.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Shot is good by Reeves.
And any opening on the arc is a good one for Reeves. He'll take that corner tray every chance he gets.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 3. Pass to Fox. Back to Castle. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on James. From deep. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Laravia. Drills it from deep. Laravia's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
James passes to Ayton. Count it, and the foul. It's on Devin Vassell. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Kennard comes in for Reeves.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs: size.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. Releases. And again, it's San Antonio converting. The Lakers in the lead. Kennard outside. Now Doncic. James outside. Ayton, a screen on Barnes. For 3, James. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Barnes. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Now James. 19 points in the game. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over Fox. And there's James on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Spurs trail by 4. Castle outside. Pass to Wembenyama. The jump hook. And that's off the glass and in. Wembenyama's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembenyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Just 5 on the clock. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
Not the biggest guy. Fox showing a lot of heart in close.
It's James on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Fox. He's got 26. Castle outside. Outside Barnes for 3. They get it again. Wembenyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembenyama. Impressive.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 19. Pass to Hayes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And the first one at the line is good. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Bryant. Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch. He has it all working.
Poke loose. Stolen by Castle. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Reeves. And here's the fast break. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Castle on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. The Lakers with a rebound. A deep 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Wembanyama, screen on Vanderbilt to the middle. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now here's Reeves. He's covered closely. Misses from short range.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
The Lakers lead by 3. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And they get it back. Doncic with the bucket. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Good. Wembanyama's got 15 points in just the second half. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Vassell. Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Shot blocked.
And Vassell there using that 6'10 wingspan to his advantage. He is an impactful defender.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Lakers lead by 5. And he's going for the lob. Intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivers.
And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Fox. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Harper. Pass to Fox. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Hachimura outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Reeves. No good with a layup.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Oh, Fox! A bolt of lightning on the drive.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Some changes now for the Lakers. Kleba comes in for Hayes, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Kennard finds Doncic, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul, and Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Well, that's his fourth triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Vassell outside. Let's go with a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 9-point game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 3, Vassell. And no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Vanderbilt, a pass to Doncic. Five on the clock. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Spurs trail by 11. And here's Vassell. Cornette sets a screen. Out to Fox. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The Lakers lead by 9. Doncic outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Kennard. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. James is checked in for Hayes. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Barnes comes in for Bryant. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Fox. James against Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. James passes to Hachimura. And they get it back. Vanderbilt, nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Lakers lead by 11.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Spurs trail by 11. Castle outside. Wembenyama, high post. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Into the lane. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
The free throw dropped for Vanderbilt. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Bryant outside. Castle for three. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Wembenyama. Wembenyama's got 17 now, just in the second half. Doncic finds Ayton. Now Doncic takes the three, drains the triple. Doncic has got 29 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
James outside. Ayton with a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And Wembenyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 14. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Harper. Goes back up. Here's Wembenyama. Oh, wow. How do you even box this guy out?
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
With the step back. Stolen by Castle. Pass to Wembenyama. Oh, Wembenyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Reeves. Now Doncic. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Castle outside. Oh, wow!
Look out!
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
James outside. Down low. It's stolen by Wembenyama. Castle with it. Now Doncic defending.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. James outside. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 8. To the inside. Back come the Spurs in transition. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Vanderbilt against Barnes. Here's Doncic. Doncic! You see the strength.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Well, the Spurs shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Now Wemby. Takes a 13-footer. He knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Steps back. Doncic! Can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 6. Now Wemby. Banks it home. Big shot.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembyama's killer instinct.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Laravia's checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Devin Vassell comes in for Bryant. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. They've led by as many as 14. Yes! Using that window!
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
Spurs trail by 7. Fox with the ball. Here's Wemby. Oh, who else? Wemby.
A big moment for the big man. Wemby stepping up in a huge way.
A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. James. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Reeves against Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Fox against Reeves. Now Vassell, 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. It's money from deep.
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control in a clutch situation.
James inside, working on Barnes.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off, keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
They trail by 6.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now. Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
And they go to the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Fox outside.
Showing that clutch gene. Fox just put his head down and got his team what they needed.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Here's Reeves. Laravia outside. Now James. It's stolen by Barnes.
It's all about getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by LaRavia.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Wembanyama. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on, but give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, in the end, you guys managed to protect home. We know how exciting this game was to watch. What was it like to play?
I mean, it was, intense. I appreciate the crowd was in. They're amazing fans. They always are here for us in the loss or win, so I just appreciate them. And they just lift us up.
It's all for the fans, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.